What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the Winter Wonder Fest reveals, my thoughts on each of these pieces. This credit to Facebook Tang Brothers Market Collectibles. They posted this video. So I'm just going to play their video and have it on silent, but tell you about my thoughts of each piece. So first we do have this Mera statue. Now originally when I saw this, I thought it looked really good. But then as they got close-ups like this, I realized, yeah, that likeness is horrible. That looks nothing like Amber Heard at all. Amber Heard's a beautiful woman. She has fine, sharp features, and this doesn't look anything like her. So, unfortunately, this one is definitely a huge failure in regards to likeness, but everything else is amazing. So, there it is. At some angles, I can almost see her. I like the pose, love the base, the hair. Then we have a Leda. So this, I believe, is a production piece. And as you notice, they added the black garb there. I don't think it has as much wow factor as the prototype did. I think something was lost in transition from prototype to production in the face. The body looks the same, but the face, something about it, I don't know. Maybe even the likeness has gone off, but I'm definitely not digging it 100%, especially for $3,000. So I do think it's gone down a little bit in quality. Then we have this reveal of this Joker. This is by Infinity Studios. Their 1-to-1 Dark Knight Joker bust, Heath Ledger. Originally when I saw this, I was like, holy crap, that's a grail. But then you get more photos. You really gotta look at more photos before you judge a piece. Now conceptually, I love the base. With this piece, I'm not a huge fan of all these one-armed or two-armed busts. I think it just looks funny. But this one, I think it works having the card there. So for him, I do like it. But I think the likeness is a little off. I don't think it's 100% Heath Ledger. Plus, when you're paying $4,000 for a bust, you expect perfect likeness. Yeah, like, look at that. It is very good, but it's not perfect. And if I'm spending $4,000, I want perfect. So for that reason, I feel like it's a little bit of a disappointment. Still amazing nonetheless, and definitely for me much better than the Queen Studios Heath Ledger Joker, their first version bust. That one I thought was horrible. But this is still pretty good, no doubt. I do think they should make some tweaks though. Then we have this new piece. So this is the Queen Studios Mark 85 bust. Now, most of you probably know I have the Mark 50 battle damage bust on pre-order and had it on pre-order for a very long time, and it's been significantly delayed, which is super frustrating. And now they already showed the new bust. Now, thankfully for me, I still prefer the Mark 50 bust over this one. I think the Mark 50 armor looks better, the faceplate looks better, and the base looks better. Plus, I'll still be shipping sooner than this guy. But still cool for those who collect Iron Man busts. The Ronnie Starks of the world. They love these type of things, so they'll get it. Then you have Pepper Potts. Very cool, but she was in the movie for, 3 minutes? So I don't know why anyone would honestly collect her. And then we come to what I consider the best reveal, the most realistic piece shown at the event. And it's Infinity Studios Bruce Lee. Now first, check out that base. You got dragon base, a sign probably says Bruce Lee or maybe something about Jet Kune Do. Love the base, very cool with the dragon theme. Now they went with Game of Death, which is his absolute worst movie. Costume looks pretty cool. Now I know the reason they did this is to make so they didn't do more silicone, because if they did, let's say, Enter the Dragon shirtless, it'd all be silicone. This thing would be so expensive. So I do understand why they did it. It just sucks that that movie is the absolute worst movie. But look at that likeness. That looks like a real freaking human. That's insane. And this one's also like the half body. So he has his nunchucks, the yellow ones, his hands out. Great pose. I love the face. Just really phenomenal. You got the new Aquaman. They've shown this already. Very cool. Also extremely expensive. But great likeness, definitely, to the actor. And it's huge. So very cool. Then we have Infinity Studios' new Joker bust. Now, there is a big trend at this event. There is a lot of Joker pieces. A lot. Now, personally for me, I did enjoy the movie, but I didn't think it was anything, like wildly new and just blowing me away. I'm like, I would never honestly watch it again. I feel like this is the type of movie you watch once and then you never watch it again. I could have enjoyed it because I know the story. It's not a huge action movie, so there's nothing for me to watch again. I know the story. So I personally have zero interest in buying anything from this movie. I don't like the design of the Joker as much as I do the previous Jokers. You know, I prefer the look of Heath Ledger or even Suicide Squad, I think looks better than this. That's just my preference. So they have tons of new reveals of these Joker, all from the Joker movie, and I just don't care for them, so thank goodness for me. But here is Infinity Studios. It looks good, no doubt. Good likeness, base is decent. He's missing a cigarette for sure in his hand. But pretty cool. Here is the controversial Thanos. So, as many of you know, I own the original Queen Studios Thanos bust. Then they show this bad boy within a year's time of release of the original Queen Thanos bust. Now, to me, this is a slap in the face to collectors. I could understand if they did this 3-4 years from now, but to do it within a year, the same character, same armor, an improved version, I call that bullcrap, slap in the face. Queen Studios, how dare you? I don't care if it's a different design, different facial expression, and includes an arm and more body. That is a slap in the face to collectors. It devalues the original Thanos bust, making a superior bust. Obviously, this is going to be much more expensive as well, being half body. It's probably like $6,000 to $8,000 is my guess. But still, they should not have done it. They should have did an Infinity War Thanos instead of Endgame. Then I wouldn't be, more irate at them, because it's a completely different movie, costume, look, everything. Where this one, first off, it's incorrect. He didn't have the Infinity Gauntlet in Endgame like that. Yes, it's absolutely amazing, but still slap in the face to collectors, so I don't even like the piece because of that. So shame on you, Queen Studios. Yes, it's different design, different facial expression, and half body, but still they should not have released this. So there it is, monstrous huge. Here is the Queen Studios Joker bust. This one does not do the arms, but it does have a much better base than Infinity Studios, and I think the face even looks better. This is already confirmed at $3,500. I love the base, the back feature. Granted, that's in the back, so you're not going to see it unless you have it on the turntable or in the middle of a room. But very, very cool feature, very intuitive, and big props to Queen on this one. Very, very cool. I love that little design there. Problem is, it's just in the back, so you're not going to see it on regular display, unless it's like in the middle of a room. Again, for me though, zero interest, just because I don't want to collect anything from this movie. And then you go back to the Infinity ones. Yeah, you can really see that Queen is definitely better when it comes to the Joker bust. I don't think there's a competition there. Queen wins this one. Then you have the Queen Studios 1/3 Joker. So again, so many Jokers. And they also went with a sitting down pose, just like their Heath Ledger. So I'm not a huge fan of all these sitting down ones. Now here is Bumblebee. So I'm a huge fan of Bumblebee. This is the one piece that I would consider buying. I just don't have the space. And it's actually priced pretty reasonable considering how big it is. But if you look at it, the base is not too big. It's the shoulders and the depth. This thing is 3 feet wide, 3 feet deep. So that makes it super hard to display. Huge space hog. But a grill nonetheless. Then you have Megatron. He is huge, super detailed. Love the chains. Comes with a switch out battle damage portrait. Absolutely amazing. And Optimus, also absolute grail. So those are both very impressive. Now, I don't think that is a statue for sale, just a life size at the event. They do that a lot. You have the 1/4 Wonder Woman. This is priced at $1,000. Very, very expensive for a 1/4. So easy pass for me. I'll stick to my Sideshow repaint, but very cool. You have a life-size Mark 85 by Queen. Very, very cool. Also $9,000. So this is something for museums, not for your average collector. Here is something for your average collector, the Queen Studios Mark 7. This is something I really, really want, but it doesn't fit in my display case, so I'm going to have to pass. Unless they marked the dimensions wrong, but they said the base is 31 inches wide and my base is 23, so I can't fit it in my display case. So you can just see how big the base is right there. Absolutely beautiful though. Best half-scale Iron Man, no doubt. Again, more Joker. They just love showing this Joker. Then we have the 1/4 Thanos by Queen Studios. So this bad boy, I do question his scale, because you see that little sign next to him, he doesn't look super big. Now I own two 1/4 movie Thanos and they're absolutely monstrously huge. And this just feels a little underscaled. I would like to see it next to another 1/4. Queen Studios scaling has always been very off in every aspect, either too small, too big, or not right. So I feel like the scaling is off on this, too small. Otherwise, I think it looks amazing. I really dig it, although I wish it had an underbase. They chose him sitting down, but then he has the sword, so it makes it, you still need a lot of height space. So I don't know if I would buy this. You know, it's like, I got the Thanos on Throne from Sideshow. Sorry, I have a sitting down Thanos, so unless I sold that to get this, I wouldn't buy it. Plus, this will probably be very expensive knowing Queen, although it is very good nonetheless. I do like this scene choice. Then you have their 1/4 Spidey. This one looks quite big, actually, for a 1/4. You know, next to the sign, as you can see, it looks bigger than their Thanos. But very cool. You know, Civil War Spidey. Blitzway Joker. I prefer this over Queen. I like this one quite a bit. This is very impressive. Better than the Queen version, no doubt, for me. Face looks killer. The scene choice is great. Being on the stairs and having those little props. This is a statue I have on pre-order. Daenerys Targaryen, Game of Thrones. Absolutely love it. Can't wait to get that someday. I just wonder when it's actually going to be shipping, because they say it's going to ship this month. Prime One Studios Eva. I don't know this anime cartoon or whatever it is from. Cool looking statue though. Weird robots though. Sauron. This is their Lord of the Rings line. Very, very cool. Absolutely love it. Although I already have a Sauron right now that's custom repainted, so don't have a need for a second one unless I sold mine to get that. Prime 1 Megatron, absolutely love this one. Super, super impressive. Their Optimus Prime, also incredibly impressive. Goku, this is one I really, really want to get, but it's $1,500, so I just don't know if I will get it. I'll wait for some in-hand videos and whatnot, but very, very impressive statue. I have no idea what that's from. Some sexy Asian chick holding an umbrella. Damn Toys, 1-to-1 Godfather bus. Now, I've never seen Godfather, so I didn't even know what this was from when I first saw it. I've just never seen it. But it's very impressive quality-wise. I think that might just be polystone. Of course, the 1/3 Dark Knight Joker and Batman pair from Queen. Very cool, but also underscaled. And that's the one reason I passed on that. I prefer my 1/3 scales bigger, overscaled than underscaled. And here's a Naruto statue. Forgot this guy's name, but he was very cool in the anime. 1/4 comic Wonder Woman. Luckily for me, I pass on all comic statues. Oh yeah, this is Uman Studios Lord of the Rings piece. Very, very cool. This thing sold out super quick too. Very cool looking though. It was also super expensive. And here is Smog, is it? I haven't seen this one yet. Yeah, it looks like Smog, although it's not as red. Maybe it's just a generic dragon. And XM Studios, a new Batman Samurai line, looks like. Joker, Samurai, that looks cool. That's a cool looking statue within a statue. That's pretty cool though, no doubt, among the Samurai line. Never seen Pokemon. My brother likes it, but I've never seen it. Not sure what that's from. I assume an anime. If any of you know what this is from, let me know. Then we have Kakashi Sensei. This is from Iron Kite, 1/4 scale. Best Kakashi statue I've ever seen. Absolutely love it. Then Hex Collectibles. Who do we have here? I do not know. Wait, no, that's Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, I've seen that anime. Great show. And Sasuke Uchiha. I'm not a fan of all these Naruto where the character's tiny and then you just have a giant, Susanoo in the back. I prefer a 1/4 character. I want my focus to be on the character, not the Susanoo. Yeah, here's another Naruto, Madara Uchiha. Pain. Yeah, they always do like these 1/7. We have a new DBZ statue. This is licensed 1/4, $900 though, and I feel like it doesn't give me a wow factor. It's good, but it doesn't give you a wow factor. More Naruto. All these Naruto, very cool. If I had saw Naruto when I was younger, I would collect more. More Infinity Studios busts. Yeah, they've already shown these 3 in the past. Now this guy is, for me, the most impressive. Bruce Lee. I think this is the most realistic bust I've seen. It really just looks like a human being. It's almost kind of creepy, to be honest. It looks so realistic. I just don't know how much of a fan I am of these half bodies because they add so much to the cost, and it's very difficult to display, especially with him having his hand out like that. That thing's going to be such a space hog. It's also definitely a grail and incredibly realistic, and it also cost about $4,000. But I think this might be the most realistic statue I've honestly seen. So super, super impressive. The Mera, I think her likeness is off. More Infinity Studios. They did reveal a new Predator as well, which I'm hoping we'll see here. Yeah, lots of random characters. This looks like the XM booth. Their new Lady Deadpool. Their Deadpool. I believe that's One Punch. They're huge looking little statues. Pain again. Kisame. There's the Mummy. I love that Mummy. I own that. 7 Deadly Sins. Love that. There's a new ninja statue by Dream Figures. And looks like a giant Megatron. It'd be so cool to go to this event. God, I'd love to go to this. More Hunter x Hunter, I think. So many anime statues. This one's super impressive. They've shown this in the past. Very, very cool. I love that Naruto one. I really wish I could get more Naruto statues. I just don't have the space funds. I'd have to downsize DBZ if I got Naruto. But they're overall very, very cool and impressive. They have not shown the Infinity Studios Predator stuff yet. What is that? Don't know. Alrighty, so I just brought in a photo of the Predator. Here it is, Infinity Studios' new 1/4 Predator. It's very good, but Prime 1 is still better. So That's it though, folks. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.